Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 29th, 30th, and 31st. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, I'm going to be using my Radley Valentine cards. I'll be using my Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I'm also, for the introduction, going to pull maybe we'll pull 3 for the weekend from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now I still have a little bit of my throat thing, so I hope my voice holds out. I think it will. Anyway, if I start coughing, I'll put myself on pause and I'll come right back. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message to whoever needed to hear it. Now, we do have a very big weekend ahead of us. If you went to my overview of Scorpio, a couple of things. I think I said that the partial or the eclipse was going to be over the new moon. The new moon will be a super moon, but the partial eclipse will be over the full moon in Taurus. So there's some major energy with that. New moon is still very powerful, but it's the full moon that will have the partial eclipse. Okay, so that's one thing. I talked about how there were going to be squares with some of the, Saturn and Jupiter. Well, the 30th, Saturn will be squaring, I think it's with Scorpio itself, the sun in Scorpio. So expect some really strong, remember the square? Think about that as, the borders, the pressures are coming, the pressures are, building. Remember Saturn in Aquarius, I've been saying that is a, reality, reality versus illusion. And this is where reality is going to be seen more and more and more. And it could be very shattering. Well, it has been very shattering to many illusions. Now, Scorpio in itself is a great detective, so that in itself could be something that helps to do this. But remember, the square is kind of like the walls coming in. Okay, then we also have Mars transitioning, where it's been a little bit uncomfortable with Libra, but it's going into Scorpio, and it loves to be in Scorpio, so it's going to really push forward. Mars is the sign, the planet. You want to go to Greek mythology, Roman mythology, Aries, it's the planet, it's the god of war. So, interesting energy for this weekend. Now, let's go ahead and we're going to pull 3 cards to see. I'm always interested because I'll be feeling like, oh no, we got to run. And then something will happen and it's like, oh, look at this wonderful weekend. Look at the energies, how positive they are for us. So let's see what we have for this weekend for just an overview. Now, let's go on one more time. One more time here. Remember, anything reversed has stronger energy. Oh, and as I'm putting the cards down, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you haven't been getting notifications, unclick, click again. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we have for the weekend as an overview. Lots of really strange energy. And remember what I said to around that 4th, 5th, 6th energy of November, when there's that with Uranus. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to the introduction or go to my website where I put my notes in my blog. Okay? And so that's kind of an expect the unexpected around that time. I think it might even be starting around the 3rd. Okay, let's see what we have here. First card, Harmony. Okay, I like this one. This is 6. This would be equivalent to the Lovers. There can be some healing. Now, and I know I've seen in some of my comments, yes, healing can hurt. But this could also be people coming together, people joining together. A lot of times with the Lovers and with Harmony, it's it's kind of an interesting trichotomy, because there is the great spirit looking down, but yet at the same time, the feminine energy is looking up. the masculine energy is looking at the feminine energy. So even though there is a division in all the energies, the heart, the Lover's card, the harmony, can be about healing, but it can also be about coming together. So let's see what else we have. Now that's reversed too. We have a 2. Okay, well, 6 is the number of man. And remember, too, the numbers are very important. You want to go on your search browser and just put the numbers in, put angel numbers. Gives you a different slant to the messages. 6, number of man. It's the energy that we put into something. 2 is joining together. So having that with harmony is not a bad card. It is joining together, but it's also following our intuition. It is, it is connecting with higher power. It is knowing something is happening. It is High Priestess energy, because these are 2 major arcanas in this deck. Or, if this was a full tarot card, these would be major arcanas. So it's listening to your intuition. It's kind of like, if you're kind of being told, this, I liken this to this. Many times this has happened to me where you're doing something and all of a sudden you're told to stop, or you're told to go that direction, and it's may not necessarily make sense. My gauge is, if it's not hurting anyone, listen to your intuition. Okay? Okay. Next card is Rejoice and Celebration. So this would be the 3 of Cups, 3 of water. Cups is water energy. That is Scorpio. It is Pisces. It is also Cancer, fluid, very emotional. So even though we have, there's a lot of real strong energies around this, but it looks like we can get through it in a very positive way. Now, this is also at the end of this month. We are also in what's called Samhain. There's different pronunciations. I think I'm doing the Scottish pronunciation of this, but we can, there's different Celtic type of pronunciations. So Samhain, this is a time when the veil is very thin. It's thought to be very thin between the natural and the supernatural. It is also a time for people to honor and to, just basically delve a little bit more so into their spiritual side and also into their ancestry side. So there's a whole bunch of interesting articles. There's things on Facebook, there's things on YouTube about what this is. It's not spelled as I pronounced it. It's Samhein, I believe. So you may want to take a look at that. But Rejoice and Celebration, this is those, in the traditional, this is tarot, this is those 3 crazy ladies dancing in the rain and just having a wonderful time. This is Cups raised. So these energies, coming together, listening to our intuition, ending in a celebration, this is quite wonderful energies. So my wonderful, subscribers and viewers, the energies, while they may be a little bit on the side, the tightening side, again, too, as we always, we are of the light. So as we are of the light, we continue to put out that positive energy, positive thoughts, positive words. And because of that, we counter a lot of darkness, possibly that could be seen, could be felt over this weekend. But we are the yin to the yang. So, it's what we do. So, okay. Let's go on now to our readings. Hello, my Sagittarius, and happy Halloween. Now, let's see. Whoa, cards already jumping. Well, that one just jumped very close to me, so I'm happy with that one. This is sideways. We're going to make that reversed. And we will now, let me shuffle one more time and see what we have for my Sagittariuses for this weekend. Here we go. Okay, the first 2 reversed. Now, what do we have here? First card is the 5 of water. Okay, 5s have change energy, positive, negative. Water is our Scorpio. It's our Pisces. It's our Cancer, fluid, emotional, very committed. So this is kind of like one of those times that you just don't feel good about the situation. The energies, let's put it this way, the energies are just kind of like, I don't know that I like this. I don't know that I dislike this. I just don't feel good about the situation. The thing about this is the situation is meant to help you through this time. It's kind of like you want some action going on. You want the movement happening. And the Five of Water is kind of like, not just yet now. So you want to push forward. The Five of Water's like, nah, we're not going to go there. We're going to tread water for a little bit of time. I'm kind of getting a tread water type of energy here for you. So it's kind of a, and I hate this. It's because I've been told this a lot in my life. My mom, it's kind of a fallow period. It's like kind of a, just wait a little bit. Now, I don't think it's going to be a long period. And it could be that something actually pops this weekend because there is Leo energy. I think it's with the moon for this weekend. I think it is. But there's also your Sagittarius with Venus, and it's also the full moon with with Aries too. So there is a lot of fire energy. It's just kind of like, just wait a little bit. Don't get too excited. Just wait a little bit, okay? Tread water for the moment, for a little bit of time. So, things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. Next card up, Page of Water. Now, Page's underlying energy is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. We're going to go into that Taurus full moon. Capricorn has a lot of stuff going on too. And the Page of Water is a relationship type of energy here. Now, water, again, is the energy I already talked about. It's Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, all of that, okay? But this has a, this has a relationship type of energy, which in a more personal type, okay? So it could be, if you're very committed to your job, it could be that. If you're entering into, if you're already into a personal or intimate relationship, it could be that too. It could be something even with your home. But between the two of this, it kind of feels like you want the relationship to move forward. You want whatever, and again, it could be your job. A lot of this has to do with your emotional energy. A lot of this has to do probably more with that romantic energy. It's just not quite moving yet. Tread water. Tread water through this time. Don't do any pushing. Don't do any pulling. Okay? Especially if you are with, I'm going to say actually my Sagittarius is, if you're with an air or an earth sign, okay? If this is regarding an air or earth sign, tread water, wait it out a little bit, let them get their sea legs, okay? If it's a water or a fire sign, I think that you can play this a little bit differently. But again, too, I would be more the passive observer in the relationship and watching whichever one. But that the earth and the air energy, I kind of feel is a little bit, you're going to have to treat them with a little bit more kid gloves. Okay, you're going to have to be a little more sensitive to their nature, sensitive to them. Don't ask me why, that's just coming through like that. And usually I would think that the fire and the water, you'd have to be a little bit, kind of watch, because fire very fiery, water's very emotional. But I kind of feel it's more the earth and the air energy that you're going to have. You're going to have to deal with them with kid gloves. Kid glove meaning very soft touch with them. But again, this has to do, if you want this relationship to move forward, tread water. It doesn't really matter who or what the energies are. Let them take a little bit of the lead this weekend. Okay? Okay. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. There will be strong psychic energies going on, especially this weekend too. Next card. The 9 of air. So we have a 5, we have a 9. 9 means that everything's wrapped up. All the pieces are in place. Air energy is that Libra, that Aquarius, which strong, weird Aquarius energy going on right now. And it's also Gemini. Thought processes. This is you get out of your mind, okay? Stop thinking the negative thought. Again, tread water. Put in a place marker. Okay? Tell the, you can, tell the people, okay, when you're ready, I'm not going to push, I'm not going to push. And I'm only saying you're not going to push right now. You still got some pushing time to come. But for right now, it's kind of like whoever that partner is, whoever that, that work, whatever that energy is, right? You need to just tread carefully. And, it may be, it's like, I'm there for you, but, you take your time and then go get yourself a mani-pedi, okay? Go do something that's going to be more fun for you. Get the thoughts, the negative thoughts out of your mind. They'll get happy in the same pants they got mad in. That's my mother-in-law used to say that all the time. Okay, so just right now, tread water. Don't make any big decisions. Don't try to push them out. Don't try to push them further than they want to go right now. Okay? I think that it'll do you well, because they'll be like, well, why aren't you? Why aren't you? So the 9 of air tells you to get out of your thoughts. Okay? Stop thinking negatively. Okay. It's about expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. So with this, self-fulfilling prophecies is when you put out, oh, I think we broke up. I think that I'm not getting the job. I think. No. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know that higher powers got my back. Okay? So put out the positive. Remember, and especially with this weekend. So it does feel like you're feeling, that you could be standing in that gap where you need to shine brightly, because there could be a lot of the darker energies trying to come against you, my Sagittariuses. So you need to be brighter than even normal. Okay? Does that make sense? So you've got a couple of things going on. In the relationship type of energy, tread water. In the psychic, supernatural, natural energy, you need to almost shine brighter. Okay? Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's go on. Let's pull one card from here and see what we have. Because again, too, what I'm saying is this is just for the weekend. Because I think that things, I talked about, I think, that new moon is the one that I think there's going to be some real changing energies with that, too. And when Venus goes into Capricorn, I think you're going to have a lot of fun with that one. This one is reversed, the Chariot. Okay, so basically, a lot of this is stay still for right now. Stay positive for right now. The Chariot comes, okay, so we have a 5, 9, 7. 7, divine number, divine intervention, divine umbrella. The Chariot is Archangel Metatron. Look up the Enoch story. He's believed to have been Enoch. The Chariot has hands off the wheel, hands off the reins. Let the heavenlies handle this. Let your higher power, let your spirit, let your ancestors, whoever that is for you, take care of this. Now, part of the thing about the Chariot, though, is about, moving forward at a fast speed. So the Chariot, to me, makes things happen a little bit faster. But again, too, it's kind of like hands off the wheel. And the thing is that it takes you even to a better place. If you have your mind in the game, I shouldn't say in the game, if you're making the controls and you're doing everything, the Chariot brings you to a much better place. Okay? And it's just kind of like, I'm just going to have to trust this. I'm going to have to just take that leap of faith. Okay. Determination and self-control. Career advancement. Acknowledgement of success by others. So this in itself, again, step back, hands off, tread water, place marker, get your mind, kind of keep your mind, your thoughts elevated, and things do move, things do happen for you. Okay? Okay, let's see what crystal or energy will be helpful for you, my Sagittariuses. And, my Sagittarius, it's good to know this so that when it's kind of just feeling like, what the heck is going on? Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to go get myself a mani-pedi, maybe a massage, I don't know, something to take care of me, okay? Okay. Let's go on now. Let's see what crystal or energy for my Sagittarius. This one's reversed. Fluorite. Personal protection, getting organized, aura cloak, cooperation. Interesting with that one. Personal protection. Okay. Anyway, my Sagittarius is again, happy Halloween, blessed Samhain. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Sages, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.